What? Hi. Hi, hello. How are we on today, this day of days? Hmm? What? Yeah, you got chippies and canned soda, and you also got a pizza? I actually gave you my favorite chippies, so there's that. So, yeah. Hi. I had to take a day off, because...
Nom nom.
I had to take a day off, because my wrist was all fucked up. Still kind of fucked up, but it's fine. Don't worry about it. We'll figure it out. I'm taking it easy. Yeah, I got the tendon pain, the artist tendon pain, and it sucks. Also, can I talk about... Alright, Kat, can we talk about deity? That's a really good term. I like it a lot. A they, them deity? I like it a lot. Like a lot, actually. Can I be a... am I a deity? I am a deity. Oh. Fuck. Shit. Shit, fuck. Oh, wow, fuck. Wrist pain can be with debilitating. It's so fun. Me setting up... Ha. Iodesium? Fuck. Me setting up, all of Stream Loots, by the way, has made me realize I really should get a double PC setup. Like one to run Tits and VTube Studio and VC Face and all that, and then like one to actually do other things, and it's very frustrating because I don't want to have to deal with that. I don't know. I'll figure it out. But it is annoying how taxing VTubing can be if you're doing it at a higher level. Hi, Cannon. Hi. I also have a free PC that we can use, like, so I'm not concerned about it, but it's annoying. Sorry, if you hear, like, metal cage noises, Sam is in his kennel that we brought in here. Here, I could just show you. That's not, hello? 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 Okay, so, you can actually see it from there, but Sammy now has his kennel in here, so that's his butt, and that's Evie. Hi. But this is for June, to clarify, so his kennel will be here in the room so that like he can have a place to sleep, or I can kennel him if need be, or I could put him in there with the bone if I really need him to like calm down and stop whatever he's doing while Max is not home and I'm streaming 24/7, etc, etc. We also have Evie, and we could just be like, hey look, there's a cat. Yeah, it's a different webcam. It's another webcam. Listen, did someone buy me a webcam? Maybe. Did someone offer to be very nice and buy me a webcam? Maybe. Did they force money upon me? Maybe. Also, this is the busted webcam that I'm trying to fix on the back end. So, yeah. It's a whole thing. Here, you don't have to sit by these. You don't have. Yes, hello. Yes, hello. Anyway, and then also, just because I can, I'm gonna be making a custom PS5 controller this month, next month, whatever. I just feel like mentioning that. Hi. I really want a black and yellow, PS5 controller. I've never put together a PS5 controller. I've never taken one apart. We'll see how this goes. Yeah, my lighting's a little off. It's fine. It should be fine. It should be fine. It'd be okay. It should clear up in a couple days. I know that like webcams, you gotta warm them up, right? So like backgrounds will go fine, right? Like backgrounds will be great, but like then when it's on you, for whatever reason, it takes like a week for them to warm up. So yeah, I'm gonna stream it. Because like next month, I have to have things to stream, right? Because we're doing the marathon. Just like a Lego, technically, but far scarier to break. We were talking about fixing the white PS5 controller and just putting it on that, but I don't know how to solder. And to fix drift, I have to solder a joystick to a PS5 controller. I mean, we could try. I'm happy to try, but it may go terribly. But it's not like we currently use that controller anyway because of the drift. So, like, maybe we do have a soldering kit. Max could teach me how to solder. You melt the metal onto the pin, and then you put the pin on the... No, you melt the metal with the pin, and it drips onto the area, and then you let it cool and it hardens, I assume? That's what I assume you do. Power Wash Simulator SpongeBob SquarePants. Holy shit. No drip. Sorry, I don't know how to solder. You can't come for me. I don't know how to solder. I've never done it. You put the pin in the coconut and drink it on. Yeah. You put the soldering pin in straight in the coconut, and then you put that in your mouth, eat it whole, and it's great. Ah. I haven't soldered since high school. I haven't soldered ever. I know how to use a whole lot of tools. Soldering and welding are the two things I don't know how to do. So, like, woo! I know how to use most power tools. I know how to cut and polish and make things out of wood. I know how to, like, deal with metal. I don't know how to fucking solder. Soldering iron on one side, the thing you want to solder in the middle, and the wire on the other side to draw it across via heat. What? Do you... So, like... Okay, hold on. We're gonna have to talk about this in voice chat. Sorry. And I'm gonna have to draw a diagram. Or I could just... Hold on. Actually, you know what? YouTube. How to solder wires. We're gonna watch... Hold on. We're watching a YouTube video. Hold on. How to solder something together. We're watching a YouTube video. Hold on. Hi, Perry. We're gonna collectively learn how to solder if we don't know how. We're gonna scoot over here because we may as well.
I like to open my chip bags upside down.
Do you? Also, I like how all the stuff is still here and it's all in here, and that's that's fine. That's fine. That's fine. It's fine. Everything is fine. I'm just gonna turn it off for now. Also, why is my display in clip, like, all short and tiny? What the fuck? Okay, hold on. So, that's a 16-minute video. I don't know how to solder. Is Chathu drinking? Yeah. Well, I mean, he is drinking. I don't know what he's drinking. He's drinking whatever you want. Okay. I'm gonna learn to solder. Solder. Okay, get soldering iron. Yeah. Turn it on. Yeah, it has wires. Okay, hold on. You have a thing. You put the metal you want to solder on the thing when it's hot. That's it?
Solder normally contains flux, which helps the solder
That's it.
and also helps make a good contact.
That's it?
Removing oxides on the surface of the metal joint. Although
Wait, that's it?
is not toxic, when soldering you should always use a fume extractor to prevent
I don't need ventilation, it's fine.
connections are made by who's done on board possible contact. Push the leg
So
the iron off the solder away.
So you place it in the thing, and then you add the metal, and since...
Then take the iron.
So, okay, so this is not hot enough to melt. And then, also, where the fuck am I? Oh god. It's harder than it looks. Heat does a lot, yeah. Nah, I don't need vents, it's fine. I can just open a window. I can just open a window, it's fine. Where am I? There I am. Hello. Okay. Let me also unmute this and also move tits. I gotta move my titties. Hold on, hold on, hold on. They need to be moved. Hold on, I need to adjust. Adjust the titties. Yeah. Lead is delicious and great for you and not at all an issue whatsoever.
Alright, I'm here now.
Hi. Hi. How are you?
Doing well, thanks for asking.
I'm talking about inhaling lead.
Yeah, don't do that.
I can just open a window, it'll be fine.
Definitely. I mean, a window would help. You definitely need like proper like ventilation.
I can do it by the window with a fan.
Yeah, there you go. That'd be,
I can have a fan. It'll be fine. I'll
have
be
the
fine.
fan blow past you, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
And there's also residue issues too, potentially, so make sure you put like stuff down.
Tastes great.
Can I just wear a gas mask?
I mean, yes, but that wouldn't protect like your cats or dogs against the potential.
Oh,
like,
yeah, you're right. No, wait, yeah, you're right. Shit. They could just be, Evie, don't pee in his fucking litter box.
It's not your litter box,
It's not your fucking litter box.
They retaliate by ganging up together to scream at their attackers and their masses, creating a loud but devastating display of dominance.
Fucking God. Go eat your like that. God damn it. So, hi, Scaredy. Hi. No, she's been doing that because it's a territorial thing. And it's been very annoying.
Since.
Anyway, I don't know. The thing is that it's literally just repairing the joystick, so it's like not a lot of soldering either.
No, it's not. But like the guy was showing, like in the video, like you can clearly see him drawing. He's heating on one side and he's putting the wire on the other side. That's the key to it. You don't want to ever. So like, there's a couple different ways too, because you can like, shit, what's it called? Tinning. You can tin the wires that you're going to use. That helps because then you already have solder in place on the wire itself as well. And you can, like any sort of joining you have to do where like two wires are connecting to each other outside of something like that, whatever, right? You need like four hands to basically make it happen, right? So there is a lot of nuances to it. And that, like the through hole stuff like that is the easiest thing to solder, right?
Yeah.
Most of the things these days are surface mount. And like, if you don't have the right equipment to do surface mount stuff, but in the PS5 controller, I don't think that's the case. I think it's just a normal, like that. Yeah, exactly. Sure.
I mean, my biggest thing is like, I need to fix the drift, but like, this is a lot. This is a lot.
Yeah.
I may as well just replace it at that point.
I learned over like 3 years how to do it. I'm pretty good at it myself.
Well, then come fix my Joy-Con, my stick.
You're joking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Come fix my stick.
I'm gonna be down there this week.
Yeah?
Yeah.
You have a whole month to come down and be on the marathon and hype things. Come on.
That's fair.
They sell magnetic replacements? What do you... What? I wanna know. Also, excuse me, the Piss Wars? The Piss Wars. The Piss Wars? When... Scaredy, what the fuck were you streaming?
Advanced Wars.
Okay. Yeah, that's my issue too on me. I'm just scared of it. Piss Wars. That's what you were saying. Okay. You know, fair. Fair. Hey, Sar, weird question. Do you have any, like, spooky woods by you? For no reason?
Not particularly. Do you need pictures?
No, not pictures. Video.
Okay.
We might go film outside of Max's parents' house tonight or tomorrow, but like at the same time, can't cross battleships, can't cross this line. Ha! The piss.
Give me a text what you need, and I'll see what I can.
Just honestly, it's just found footagey, like, oh god, what's that, and running and shit, and that's it.
That's fine. Like I said.
Yeah. Just like being spooky in the woods. Woo! Blair Witch shit. Anyway, I need to wear my brace. Oh god. Chat, we're making the rest of your possums today mostly. And then maybe some cards for... Here's one of them. You're dead. You're just dead. You're just fucking dead. Yeah, so that's the plan. And then...
Oh no, we died.
Oh no. It's very amusing hearing that from the little possum just eating chips and not giving a fuck about anything. It's very good.
Very good. How was your weekend? Since I haven't seen you since.
I mean, it was okay. Sam has been doing better with puppies, like other dogs, which is nice. I've mostly been working, and then some other stuff that's been annoying, but that's like personal issue stuff that I don't want to talk about on stream, but I'm happy to talk about with you, that I can talk about in Discord with that. How was your weekend?
Busy as heck.
Go on.
Already read, I think. Well, I took a trip down to Kentucky to help my friend with his brand new acreage that he bought to house his horses. So we built a ramp. That was pretty much the big project we got done.
Didn't you build a barn, I thought?
So I was originally going down there to help put up a fence for the horses, but then the contractor came back with a quote that he just let them do it. And then I was going to be building a hayloft for their barn, which I think I may have referred to it as like an Amish barn raising, because it was just funnier to me that way, to be like, I'm going down to help my friend put up his barn, you know? But they decided not to do the hayloft. Instead, the fiance was more concerned about her 16-year-old dog having a ramp to be able to get to where he has to go potty.
I mean, that's extremely important in my opinion. That is so important. To have a puppy ramp, that's so important. Most important thing.
Yeah, exactly. So the ramp is done, and the dog is safe.
Yeah.
And walks like an AT-AT, which I know you won't. Oh, okay, yes, you do get that. All right, cool. Yeah, this is a poor guy. He's got so much arthritis.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
They should give him Epsom salt baths sometime.
But he is so happy, like, when he's, like I was talking to him, to somebody, and somebody's like, well, at that point, you might as well just take him in. I'm
No.
Like, okay, but I met this dog, and this dog has so much joy for life left in them.
Yeah.
Right? Like, no. So.
There's a point where, like, you can tell, like, hey, baby, we should consider this. That doesn't sound like that at all.
No. So, that's work.
Anyway, yeah, that's the thing that I was dealing with this weekend, so feel free to just enjoy that.
Check. Sorry.
You're
I got like 5 things right now.
Chat, you're a possum. You literally are playing dead. You literally play dead. It's what you do. Also, I'm not blaming them for it. I'm just, like, tired.
You know, I get you. It's, you know... That word. Anyway. I thought my other message would make you laugh, though. Did you see the other one I sent you earlier?
Oh, no, you can just talk about it if you want.
Yeah. So, those that remember, I got a drawing tablet for my oldest around Christmas. And they've used it for drawing here and there, but mostly they just use it as a second monitor, which, like, whatever. But yeah, but they've been drawing like a lot of stuff at school lately or whatever. They're like, well, I'd like to use this more or whatever like that. Can we get to the studio? I'm like, absolutely. We'll wait for the next sale, whatever like that. And he's like, you know what? I see I can get a trial. Letting you do that. And I was like blown away by his initiative that like he actually went out and did this, whatever. It looks like they regularly have a sale mid-June for those that care, by the way. So anyway, that's the one I'm waiting for. But he's sitting trying to use it for like an hour and he cannot figure out how he can draw on the thing, right? And I come over, new canvas, show him a picture. We just didn't open a new canvas.
I mean, that's the thing, though, right? Is if someone's never worked in, like, Clip Studio or an art program, like, they just aren't gonna get it. At least not right away.
No, you're right, because he's been using paid, right? Which gives you a default when you put it. So, it was funny. I'm just like, you need to have paper to draw. It's the same idea here. It's like, oh, that makes sense. So,
you gotta pull out a piece of paper.
And I was worried that there was going to be like a bunch of different settings, because I was looking into it a little bit, and apparently there could be a large swath of reasons why, you know, it doesn't work.
Yes.
So luckily it was the
easy one.
You know, easy one. Yeah. So.
You ever
you should learn some of your software, right?
If you ever have some issue with Clip Studio and you're like, what do I do? Just feel free to ask.
Yeah, I definitely was going to if I hit a roadblock, but obviously it did. The hardest thing was for it. I went to sit down to work on it, and the computer was locked. I'm like, I don't have your password. Lock me in.
Give me your password, small child.
That took longer than the actual solution.
I believe it's doing both, Xanry. So I believe you can do a subscription, but you can also just buy a permanent license.
Yes.
So,
subscription's $1 a month.
Yeah, it's really not even bad, and there's plenty of people out there that'll be like, yeah, no, I'll support this thing because I like this thing. Yeah. I'm not one of those people.
Well,
not in this situation, at least.
The oldest was like, well, that's nothing. That's like, what, $12 a year? And I'm like, yeah, but if we bought you the full license, that pays off in 2 years at 50% off, whatever. So you might as well just buy the license. Right. And and if he never uses it, whatever, then I'm out $25. Yeah. Whereas with the subscription, I might forget in 10 years. He's had a clip subscription the whole time. Watch this bill on my account. Especially $1. I'm not going to notice $1 on my account.
Oh, I've had one of those recently. When I played... So you remember when I played the Ume Matsume horse game?
Yes.
On stream? Yeah, that had a subscription to stream my phone to my PC, and I kind of forgot about it. And it was like $2. And so I had to recently replace my my credit card because I lost it because I keep losing all my cards.
Take a deep breath, sir. Deep breath, you got it.
I know. It's been a year. Hasn't stopped being a year at this point. Anyway, and so I keep getting this email like, hey, like your credit card isn't working. I'm like, oh, that makes sense.
So my kids have a Crunch Lab subscription, which is the Mark Rober science box thing, right?
And it's the guy who made the boxes that glitter bomb people?
Yes.
Okay.
That guy. Yep. His YouTube stuff. And like it's 100% because my oldest thinks that he's gonna get the platinum ticket and be able to go to Mark Rober's like Willy Wonka factory basically at some point. And that's why he mostly does it. So there's like 9 of these boxes sitting here that have not been touched. That's like more than half a year, right?
Yeah.
And I got to notice the other day that it's like, hey, your credit card that's paying for this isn't like valid anymore. And I'm just like, excellent. With my hands tense.
Good.
Because I've been warning him. I'm like, if you don't start using those gosh darn things, right?
Yeah.
But every month when it comes in, he rips it open to see if he got the ticket and throws it aside.
God. You gotta actually use the thing. Jesus.
Right. They're not cheap. I want to encourage you in STEM, but at the same time.
Yeah, you can do all the activities, but like you gotta do them.
Yeah. Well, and I mean, that's the thing. He'd rather play Sims 4 than learn STEM concepts, right? So. And the other thing too is like I'm sure my other kids would be.
I just realized
happy.
I'm trying to go into STEM. Oh. Whoopsie. Anyway, sorry, continue.
Yeah, you're fine. And so maybe that's the plan. Maybe I make the youngest really want to do one and just like, hey, you haven't used this one yet, and just hand it to them. That'll probably be enough of enough sibling rivalry to kick that into high gear. Yeah.
Is there a strong sibling rivalry for you?
For my kids, yeah.
Okay. I don't know, man.
Yeah. Science Kid stream one. That'd be the solution. Like,
honestly, maybe.
For content.
Maybe. You realize you can write it off at that point, right?
That's true. I could, yeah.
Just be like, okay, well, if y'all aren't gonna use it, I'm gonna use it, and I'm gonna stream it, and y'all can't have fun with me. So
no fun with me. No. Yeah. Did I tell you that my oldest popped into my stream the other day?
No.
Randomly. Yeah. So we didn't talk about that yet in the stream. So much has happened since the last time I was able to pop in.
It's been a while.
I was streaming Sea of Thieves, I think it was last week, and I got a message from the oldest, and it was screenshots of me streaming.
Oh.
It was really like, it hit me like right in the heart. I was like, you son of a blink. How dare.
You son of a bink?
Blank.
Oh. You're not a bitch.
No, I'm not.
Oh, you know what? Fair. You know what? Actually, hold on. You're right. Fair. God damn. Oh.
Twinbee? I've never heard of Twinbee security.
Also, next month, if at any point I'm like, I need a game to play. What do I play? And you're like, free? Just be like, you don't fucking play Sea of Thieves. So.
Yeah, good point. We could do a lot of Sea of Thieves.
Yeah.
They have a really interesting event going on right now where there's like real life things you can win if you do the things each week or whatever. I'm not that interested in it.
Hold on, Sam's being a bitch to the cats.
Sammy, leave it. Leave it.
Don't be a bitch to the kitty cats. What did they ever do to you? Oh, shmups. Yeah. Okay, I know the one you're talking about now. I've connected the dots. The little like spaceship, right? That is like fighting like flowers and stuff. Yeah. Let's talk about Scaredy's thing.
Oh. Well, fine. I don't want to talk about Scaredy's thing anyway.
Twin B.
I don't know what it is.
It's a shmup.
Okay.
I almost guarantee you've seen it because it's like one of those iconic Capcom, Sega mascot-y things, I think, right?
Okay. Go on.
Going on. I'm looking to see if I can find a picture. Do do. Do 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 do. Maybe this isn't the one I was thinking of.
I will say, for the most part, if I don't have a game downloaded, we will just put words on stream up and play it while it downloads.
It's a good plan.
Because I finally cleared up the, what was it, 90 gigs that Red Dead Redemption 2 was on my passport, my, like, external passport, and I was very upset by that.
Yeah, that's huge.
Yeah, it was fucking shitty.
Yeah.
Good job,
Grand Theft
Puppy.
Auto
You peed in
Online
your
is
pool.
similar too.
The only time I approve.
The only time. Switch Online's SNES version. Okay, I'll definitely take a look. Shoot and juggle ball.
So it's like a SSD, but like external passport. It's like a terabyte. No. I got real... So you know how in ADHD you have hyperfixations and then it just goes away and you don't want to touch it for like a year? Yeah, that happened.
No, because I'm not ADHD.
What? Oh.
I don't have ADHD.
I was like, I heard that's not how ADHD works. And I was like, what?
No. I got a kid with it, so I get it from that perspective. But I don't live that life, right? So.
No,
I am at the point today where I have to stream something tonight, and I'm still not done with Tears of the Kingdom. So it'll probably just be Tears of the Kingdom because I want to keep playing it.
I was gonna start doing that on like late night streams because like at this point, if someone wants to show up to a late night stream, they're already dedicated enough to do that.
Right.
And so like I would just do that like from 10 p.m. to like midnight maybe and be like, yeah, Tears of the Kingdom, so I have fun playing it.
But I've also been looking at a lot of like games on Steam today, and a lot of them are very tempting. And like, I don't need a new game. I have lots of new stuff I could play that I haven't ever played.
Yeah.
But also,
I keep
I'm an
looking
adult
at my Steam
with finances
wish list and I'm like,
sometimes, so yeah,
it's hard.
I get that. Right now, a bunch of the really old, the Elder Scrolls Adventures Redguard and Elder Scrolls Legends Battlespire are on my wish list on sale for like $2 each, and I'm just like, but if I buy them, I'm gonna want to play them, and I shouldn't.
Yeah.
At this point,
I get
and
it.
like, I think something comes out next week, new that I'm excited about. I think it's that one horrible game. So, Diablo 4.
Oh.
And then a couple weeks after that is Final Fantasy 16. So it's like, it's not the time to be randomly buying games on Steam.
Yeah, but also it's always the time, and we're almost... You know what's coming up, right? The Steam Summer
No.
Sale.
Oh God.
Yeah, the Steam Summer Sale is coming up, dude. Like... Ooh.
Chillhop. Sounds interesting.
I actually don't know what on my wish list would be available. I don't even know what's on my wish list. Hold on.
I was pulling up your wish
Now
list.
you can see our toe beads.
Did you actually, like, just link me that? Because I would be easier than opening Steam.
Yeah, give me a second.
Thank you.
Sam! Don't bark at the kitties! You can but don't bark. No, we've actually taught him to do that. Like, we've taught him
No,
to,
that's
like,
good.
whisper, basically.
Yeah. No, I like it. It's good.
Teaching a dog that they can actually bark, like, quietly has been, like, the best possible option.
No, it makes sense.
Give me the fucking thing!
Wish list.
Give me it!
I'm working
Oh
my
my
way.
God,
It takes a second, right?
Wow,
Copy
wow,
page
wow,
URL.
wow.
Go over here. Go over here.
Yeah, but teaching a dog
Did
that they
you,
can bark at, like, lower decibels improves a lot for them, because they're like, oh, I can actually do this. Like, that's okay and acceptable, yeah. A lot of these are already on sale. Anyway, continue.
I was just gonna ask if you played Pokemon Fusion again this weekend. How'd that go?
I did. Everything got trans, and there's a clip that I literally posted to Twitter.
You
Hold on. Because I
should move
'cause I
Silk Song
edited it,
down on
like,
your
for
list.
2 seconds.
You should move Silk Song down on your list.
Yeah.
It's never coming up.
Oh, fuck you. Okay, I'm just gonna, okay, I didn't mean to do that. Pause music. I don't want to look at your Pokemon. Your Pokemon are ugly and probably I'm funny sometimes.
Sometimes.
So I take back everything I just said, and I'm sorry. That is... Yeah. So, there you go.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Appreciate that, Lit.
Mm-hmm.
It sounds like it was a good time.
It was very good, actually.
That's good.
But yeah, so I keep transing everything, and it's great. Oh no. It's a sad day. So he put his bone in, you can see it in his kennel, but he can't get to it, and so he's upset.
Oh no, that's terrible.
It's a sad day.
It's a sad day.
It's a sad day. I should probably help.
You maybe.
Maybe.
You distracted for a second. That's fine.
On top now. Get them if you want them. More than likely you're gonna run away and not want them though. Oh, I bought tabby socks, by the way.
Tabby socks.
Mm-hmm. So ninja socks, basically, where you have the big toe and then the rest of them are in one piece. They're a tabby.
Okay.
For the foot painting.
Hey, can you do me a favor and let me know if that went through? Thanks.
You're making me open Steam, you know that, right? I literally was like, can you send me my wish list so I don't have to open Steam?
Just look at your email. It'll be fine.
No!
The French possums wear their berets
Hi, Biz.
proudly, as it was a gift from the
you for
pack
the tier
leader
1 for
and a
15
sign of
months.
their loyalty.
Hey, thank you. And where's the other one? There were 2.
I wasn't the other one.
Huh?
I was not the other one.
Okay. Fuck you all.
I just saw that game and it looked cute, so I'm like, all right, let's do it.
Hold on. I don't
Well,
remember.
aren't any good. I've heard like nothing since it came out.
Over 100 rocks can be stashed in a possum's
have no
pouch
idea.
at any given
I
time.
don't think there was a second
ready
one.
to
It
throw
said there was
at
a
a
second
moment's
one, but it
notice.
doesn't look like there is.
Yeah.
Yeah. doesn't look
I
like
named
there is.
myself not DeerBits when I sent it to you this time.
Yeah, I saw that. So anyway. Thank you for 100 bits. Teach me about possum pouches? Well, I mean, they're wet on the inside. You would think they're furry. They're not. They're wet. Just like all other
I'm gonna
marsupials.
dip for now. Yeah, have a good stream.
I
And learn how to solder.
No! I wanted to talk about my things. Okay, well, I really want to play Monstrum and I need to buy it because I said I was going to play it on... Listen. No, I know. I just felt like telling you an animal fact. It's fine. Anyway, I really want to play Monstrum. It's really cool looking. Excited for it. I'm tempted to play the Eternal Cylinder still, but I don't know. Grounded I really want. Silk Song. I don't know, man. I want a lot of things. I don't think I want Ace Attorney as much anymore because I don't like... I've realized how little I like voice acting on stream. Well, fine, Sar, go away. Also, yes, Wet Pouch. Enjoy Wet Pouch. No, Grounded is like 4-player survival, and you're teeny tiny, and there's like spiders and things that come after you and try to kill you. So you could come play it with me. At least I believe that's what it is. I can make sure. Hold on. Yeah, you have chip and drink. Hi. Hi, Silver. Yeah, so it's a survival multiplayer open world craft game where like you're trying to survive little bugs and things and fish and you're teeny tiny and stuff. Yeah, you can build houses and get attacked by ants. It's a whole thing. I need to take Dead Space off my list though, because I'm pretty sure Max has it on the PS5. But it looks fun, I'll be honest. Yeah. There's a lot of things I'm very excited on playing that I just need to purchase. Very fitting music for this stream. Yes. Leave it. Leave it. Leave it. Sam? Leave her alone.
Yeah.
Good thing that your potato PC is no longer a potato. No, you don't get to fight the kitty. You don't get to fight the kid. No. No. This is what I mean about him whispering. Is that stuff is because we taught him to whisper, and it's very, very good. I know. Good boy. Good job. And it's really, really cute. Oh, that's really cute. It's really cute. Sadly, when he throws a fit like this, I do get to ignore him though, which is by request of my trainer. His puppy school teacher. Currently. It's so cute, and I want to encourage him to talk to me, but at this point in time she was like, no, because he's just gonna keep throwing fits all his life if you encourage it, and I'm like, but it's cute! It's not fair, it's so cute! Hi, Waves! How are you? The puppy barking is so cute, it's not fair. I don't know how to deal with it. I can't function without cute puppy barks, but also, like, she is right. Sam can't be a little turd all his life. Here, actually, let me turn on, because he is in here, I may as well. This, and then be like, whoop, and there you go. Yeah! There you go. Yeah, exactly. Y'all are great. Mhm. Did I schedule a tweet for today? I think I did. Pretty sure I did. Yeah, because I failed to schedule it earlier. And it just went live and I didn't mean it to, so I did in fact schedule a tweet today. Everybody asked, but trying to play. I know you're too busy. Did you see my commission from your website for a rough sheet? I don't think I received it, no. Did you pay it? Because if you just emailed me about it, I don't think I got... It did pop up in my PayPal. Okay. This is what I mean when I say, like, if I have commissions, please remind me of them if I don't talk to you, because, like, the internet screws up all the time, for one. And then for two, I literally have chronic illnesses that cause me to have memory lapses. So, here we are. Hi, Near. Let me check Weebly real quick. Or my website, I guess. Would make more sense. 1 second. Back in March? Huh. Okay. That's... Okay. Would love for this to have, actually told me that. Did I talk to you about it at all? And I'm just being silly, or... mean, I feel like if I had talked to you about it, we wouldn't be having this conversation, but who's to say? I love that I have to reset this freaking password. Mm-hmm. Hello? Okay, if it shows up in your PayPal, it'll show up in my PayPal. But, regardless, just send me a screenshot of it showing up in your PayPal and then just resend me what you want. But, like, do it over Discord or something. Feel free to jump in the Discord and just, like, grab my information. Like, I don't care. You're fine. I don't want to open PayPal, thank you. And I'll just get it done. I'll have to do it in, June, because I can't dictate any free time to anything that is not preparing for the marathon, but I will get it done. I have a couple that I need to get done. Because my brain just went... Okay. I appreciate the understanding. I always feel bad when either, like, I miss a commission or the internet does, because, like, I've either taken your money and I don't realize it, or otherwise, and I just feel bad. I tend to try to keep, like, a list of, like, my commissions, but I don't always remember to write things down. So... Yeah? Do I want to know? Is it about rats driving cars? Because... Oh, I did find me a nice little theme song, by the way. It would be copyright, but I did find it. Good.
This possum has a lot saved up in its pouch. How does he even have that much in there? He's tiny.
Don't tip me if I've forgotten your thing. You don't have to tip me. Also, I always forget that I have my own cheer modes. Thank you. You know, word. I don't want cheerbits. I don't need cheerbits. You don't have to give me cheerbits. We can just hang out, have a good time. You don't have to tip me for art I forgot to do. Okay? Stop it. Just play possum like I'm begging you. Also, just save it for next month. It'll be better that way anyway. Oh shit, it is. I did think about making all my cheer motes, because Eric made them. And they don't really advertise them on Twitch. I thought about putting them on BTTV, but I don't know where we would use them. I can find them real quick. are they? I like reorganized all my stuff yesterday, and like a dingus, I did lose a lot of stuff. Found them. Okay. So there's the okay. Work with me, Chrome, Firefox, whatever. So that's the first one, and then they just get progressively more freaked out. And I thought about putting them on BTTV. So, I don't know, that was my thought. I don't know where we would use them, but I don't know if it matters. Eric did so good with them. I would at least put like a couple I know on BTTV because like they're real good. Okay. There's not enough of this color, and that's okay. I can fix that. I am thinking, by the way, of doing a 12-hour schedule for next month. And I wanted y'all's opinion. On how 10 to 10, 11 to 11, and 12 to 12 sounded. Max would prefer me to do 11 to 11 at the very least, but the option is there. Yeah, the option to see them more is to put them on BTTV. Yeah, here. Yeah, Central Time, yeah. I'm on 7 to 7. No! Yes. Okay, hold on! Jesus Christ. Yeah, I swear to God, don't bully me. Don't bully me. Don't bully me. What do I call them? I'm just gonna call them but like with graduatingly... I will cry. Graduatingly, what's the word? More A's. So I'm just gonna call it It has to have at least 4. 1 capital! Fine. There's 1. And then if you just do like... Wow, I forgot what they are. The 2 dots that make emotes, yeah. Upload an emote. 1, 2, 3, 4. I made this. So if you didn't know, if you use these like that, it will search up emotes if you have BTTV. So there you go. Hashtag I made this.
Queer, and I like it when people call me pretty. Hello.
Hi, hello, how are you?
How are you, dear?
I'm okay. I'm adding my BitShare badges that are very rarely seen to BTTV currently.
Yeah, I've added a bunch of stuff to BTTV recently, and people don't use it. Makes me sad.
Yeah, I've been in that boat too, where you're just
Added-
like, I love this emote. No one ever uses it ever, and I'm like, okay.
I added it, I think it's because a lot of people watch me on mobile and don't have access to BTTV as easily, but like, I added one that is like me getting pet, and
What?
people don't use it.
Hold on. Why the fuck is it blocked?
I keep seeing, it might just be because it's different, like, you did the same amount of A's. I keep seeing that things are added to chat.
Oh yeah, they are. They're just like one more extra A, basically.
Right.
Silver, what's your... Because I'm only showing, like, a recipe I sent. Huh. Drop a quick message in general real quick. And I will open a DM from you unless we have one open. We do. Ah! It shouldn't be a bot. Here, let me add you as a friend. And then that should help too. Okay, I need to open the last
Wait, how are people in your server making text all big?
Where?
In your, like, general.
I don't see where. Oh, what?
How do they do that?
Hello? Hashtag big text. Huh. Hashtag or hashtag hashtag or hashtag hashtag hashtag. Huh. That's new. Yeah, you should have a friend request from them, so if you accept that, it should just send a message, and if not, then like, what the fuck, Discord? Okay. Oh my god, upload the fucking emote, BTTV, come on. Okay.
Anyway, I assume that you were okay with people being on here since you're in here.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, just wanted to double.
That's the rule. If I'm in here, you can come in here and talk.
Listen, I don't know, maybe you just had a heartfelt life-changing experience. It's like,
No.
I need to be alone now. I don't know.
No,
what's
my
going
heart-changing experience would be I need more Tyria.
on. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I'm not a heart surgeon though, so I can't change your heart, but like I can
it's
do my
okay.
best. I can figure out how.
Technically, I need new lungs, not new heart, but I appreciate it.
I can get you both.
Sick.
It's gonna cost you though.
No.
I am gonna need a head pat.
I thought I thought that sentence ended before Pat. Anyway.
Yes, I'm going to need head somehow,
I mean,
some way.
You know, fair. Honestly, fair.
Look at the little guy. He's so sleepy. So
Yes,
eepy.
very
I think this is
sleepy.
eepy. Is this EP or is this throwing a tantrum?
This is dead.
Oh, the eternal eep.
Yes. It's playing dead, cause possum. But yeah, so.
Yeah, like I said, the eternal eep. The eep you don't come back from.
You can EP once this way, but only once.
It's the strongest EP. Not even God's strongest warrior cannot make it back back from this EP.
I can do that, Silver.
Dear, I did something very dumb.
What'd you do?
I started playing Dark Souls 2 again last.
Don't you hate that game?
I hate it with all of my heart.
Yeah, why? Kyria.
I watched a fucking video,
A long-form content essay, yeah.
Yeah, it's from that guy I showed you actually, Noah Caldwell Gervais.
Yeah.
He is a guy that I immensely respect. Like, I really, really deeply respect his opinions. I respect his thought process. I respect just him immensely. I think he's probably one of the best game journos that we have right now. And he's not even meant to be a game journo. He's just like a guy, he's like a stoner who likes making YouTube videos, basically.
Yeah.
But he made a video about how he played through the entire Souls series. and how he specifically liked Dark Souls 2. And he was willing to say, like, you know, a bunch of the systems are bad, the systems that I think are bad, and how, like, at least one of them, like the losing health every time you die thing, up to an upwards of 50% of your health, is like narratively interesting because it's the curse of the undead brought, you know, manifest into gameplay, and like narratively that is interesting, and I agree. I think Dark Souls 2 does a lot of stuff interesting in the narrative. But the thing that made me want to play again was I was like, you know, he is by his own admission not very good at video games. So when he played Dark Souls 1, he played a strength build with a pyromancy subset, which is generally considered to kind of be like the noob build, and that's fine. You're allowed to play that way. The game, you know, encourages it. It's fine. I'm not going to be one of those people who's like, you didn't actually play it. But like,
you say that, but like also you complete how many games to say that you actually played it?
Listen, that's my own mental illness. I'm not going to put that on other people.
Also, hey, sorry.
But no, he so he played Dark Souls 1 with a strength build and a pyromancy build, which is a valid way to play that game. It's totally fine. In fact, I did a dex pyromancy build my first time because pyromancy's cool. Yeah. But pyromancy does make the game a lot easier. It is a sort of a little bit of an easy mode comparatively. When he played Dark Souls 2, he also played it with a strength build, but also more specifically, he didn't. I think he made he made a decision that is a mistake that I make, where I go into Dark Souls 2, and because I think I want to play another From Software Dark Souls game, he went into it. He went into it like just wanting to, you know, see what all the hubbub was about, basically. Yeah. And I think more specifically, he went into it and then found a game that was sort of like Planescape Torment or like Baldur's Gate or like, you know, some of those older, more like Western, like PC RPGs. So Morrowind, so I think the difference there is that he, you know, he expected to find that, right? He expected to find one of those style of games. Yeah. But if you go like, and you know, between that and playing a strength build, he played it like this slow, methodical way where he played it like one of those, like an old action RPG. And it seems like he had a lot more fun that way. So I was like, fuck, maybe that's the key to understanding and enjoying Dark Souls 2. Maybe you play it like it's fucking Morrowind. Maybe you play it slow and steady, and you try to not play it like a Souls-like game. So I tried that, and I still fucking hated it.
I was gonna say, what the fuck? If you had been like, yeah, no, I liked it, at that point I'd been like, great, cool. But this is not that story. This is literally like, I still hated it.
I mean, I'm not that far in, but like, I'm still just not enjoying myself. I honestly want to. It's another one of those games that like lives rent free in my head. I want to 100% it. I want to do all the DLCs, get all the achievements, do every fucking thing in the game, just so people can't be like, well, you didn't see this, you didn't see that.
Who is doing this to you? You act. I feel like there's a specific person that comes into your stream to do this to you.
No, lots of people. I mean, specifically with Dark Souls 2, a lot of people are like, oh, well, this DLC is really cool, or like, oh, once you get past this part, it's really fun. Like, everybody had like a different part, like a different moment where it starts getting good. Everybody says that about Dark Souls 2. Everybody's got like a moment where it starts getting good and where it's finally like fun. And so like, I want to just go through and do everything so I can confidently be like, no, I did that. It sucked. I did everything. It sucked. It's all not fun.
I mean, Kyria, why do you hate yourself?
Years of depression, mostly.
Yo, same, but also, like, stop it, I like you.
Hi, Vince.
Oh, I like this giant rat.
It's the gremlin one, so I thought just making him, like, a little bit scuffed might be a good idea.
I like it. Anyway, are you excited to have all your hopes and dreams dashed at today's PlayStation Showcase?
I didn't even know there was one.
Yeah, there's gonna be one, and yet again, just like every other time, there's rumors of Bloodborne 2 or Bloodborne Remastered or Bloodborne on PC or something with Bloodborne. Every time. Every
fucking time. It's like, what's the other one?
You'd set a clock
Mother
by
3.
It. Yeah. Or fucking Silk Song. Lynn's gonna yell at me for that one.
Listen, I literally just had Sarah be like, you should take Silk Song off your wish list. It's never coming out. I'm like,
Yeah. Bloodborne Cart. Bloodborne Cart is funny.
It is. Listen, what do you want from the PlayStation Showcase?
Footage on Insomniac's new Marvel Wolverine game would be pretty cool. The people who made Spider-Man are making a Wolverine game, and I think that sounds pretty cool.
Okay.
That would be nice.
I want an Ico remake. That's never gonna happen, but I want it.
I've never played Ico.
It is a puzzle game.
Or Shadow of the Colossus, actually.
Okay, play that one, at least.
Yeah, I think I would like it.
I mean, it's very, like, open world, you're riding your horse 90% of the time, but, like, it's fine. Just be like, I'm enjoying myself in this nice, calm area, and then I'm heading over here.
Yeah, no, like, I know a lot about it because my second favorite, well, not even, my first favorite video essay, I said Say Noah is probably my second, is a guy on YouTube named Jacob Geller, and he has made so many fucking videos on Shadow of the Colossus and Eco and just all of their games.
Oh man, I should replay The Last Guardian.
Yeah, he also made a video on that one and how much he loved it.
Well, me and Max, like, are lore lovers of Shadow of the Colossus / The Last Guardian / Ico because they're all related, right?
Yeah.
And there's, like,
at least
not...
thematically, if nothing else.
Yeah, they're not, like... Here's the lore, but it's very much like this is connected to this, and the child from this becomes this, and it's like, yeah, okay. But I don't know, it's one of those things where, like, you have to actually look and find the lore, so, like, yeah, it's good. I like it. Your chat, you're more of a gremlin when you look like this.
Okay, with the smirk and the half eyes for a second, I was like, why are they high? For just a second, I was like, why is chat high as shit?
I mean, they could be. I do need to make a weed possum. That is the plan. I mean, what is a gremlin mouth? Like, what would you consider a gremlin mouth? Or expression?
The 3.
The cat face?
Yeah. It's just so fucking smug. Yeah.
There you go. There you go, chat. You know what? You're right. You're right. You need that, and you also maybe need the hand. That kind of looks like you're flipping me off. Well, just keep your feet on the ground then. Ugh. We met a dog at the dog park yesterday who was named Butterbean, who also goes by the name Butterball, like the turkey, and was a golden retriever / lab, and it was perfect.
Yeah, this sounds good.
They also love to do the thing where, like, they would be like, yeah, no, I want to fetch, and then so you would throw the ball, and then they would just, like, watch you do it and be like, okay, now what? Very nice. They made friends with Sam. Sam had a good time.
Is Sam a friendly dog to other dogs?
Yeah. He just barks really loudly also. Hi, Hubdo.
Isn't that like his breed? They like to bark?
Yes, collies love to bark. They're very,
Thank you.
How are you?
My parents fucked me up because we grew up with a dog that, We grew up with a dog that I have learned later in life is an incredibly expensive, rare, like, hard to get dog breed.
Mastiff?
No.
Okay.
It is a West Highland Terrier.
Yep, they are.
A Westie. They regularly run in the thousands of dollars. We got ours for free.
Jesus.
And they're so smart, and they're so loyal, and they're so nice and so good. And I grew up with one named Kiki, and
that was the name of my first cat. Because I was a child and was like, kitty, kitty, wait, no, Kiki. Haha.
Yeah.
Anyway, go on.
Yeah, no, there's not much to the story. We just grew up with him, and or I grew up with him. And actually, as a kid, I fucking hated him. I was like kind of mean. Not I wouldn't ever like yell at it or anything. But every time she would get near me, I'd be like, "Go away!" Like I was just kind of like mean. And then I very specifically remember one day, I think I was sad or something. I don't remember. Maybe nothing even happened, but I just had this moment where I was like, "Oh, you love me and you're nice to me because you love me. Oh, I'm sorry, I've been so mean to you." And I like held her and cried. It's just, you know, the kid moment of realizing you have empathy for another living thing.
Pretty much.
I mean, I was literally like maybe 6 at best.
Yeah, it was not like, you didn't understand what the fuck you were doing.
Yeah. And she never got mean to me despite how mean I was to her. So, but yeah, we grew up with her and she was very sweet, very good. And then I've wanted another one for a long time because I grew up with her. But every time I'm like, oh man, I should get another one. I go look and like they've jumped in price even more from like the last time I saw it, getting a puppy near me would have been an hour-and-a-half drive and would have been like nearly $2,000.
Yeah, a lot of puppies that are like pure breed go run around that.
It's too expensive. We got ours for free because one of my dad's friends that he worked with, they had a litter, and he was like, "Hey, you want this?" "I don't want it." And my dad was like, "Yeah, sure, give it to the wife. She'll like it."
Fuck, I forget the dog litter finder online. I forget like what it is that I use to find my dog, because I found him due to that, because I was going through it and then it was like, here's also like this breed, and I'm like, what's this breed? And then I found out like that it's a breed and that I could go get one and whatever, and I was like, oh! I don't remember the puppy website though. It's actually like not unreliable. They like force testing dogs.
I also think it's very funny slightly that so Kiki was my mom's dog. Like I took care of her and like played with her and stuff, but like that was my mom's dog, right? Yeah. So when I got a little older, I wanted my own dog, and we ended up getting in very much the same way. A friend of my dad's gave him a dog, and it was like a puppy, and it was a Chihuahua, and we named him Pepper because he was. Yeah, we named him Pepper because he was black, but he had like he was like Doberman colors. He was black, but then had like brown on his feet and nose and stuff, and like specks of like white and gray and stuff like that.
Yeah. So
he looked like Pepper. So we named him Pepper, and that was my dog, and he was very sweet and very good. You're fine. But he was very sweet, very good. But you know, Chihuahuas are kind of seen as a really like lowly breed, like a really like, you know, cheapy lowly breed. So I think it's very funny that this like hybrid purebred dog that is the West Highland Terrier ended up having babies with my dog, a lowly little Chihuahua. But to be clear, or to be fair, they shouldn't have. The babies between those two are fucking terrifying. They look like scary rats. Oh, that's what Kiki looked like.
I was just looking at like breeders.
$3,000.
Yeah, I use Good Dog to find like my puppies, because they force testing. Yeah, they force testing on dogs usually, or they're required to prove that they've done testing and stuff on the puppies. So like I trust it to some extent.
Right.
So yeah, it's insane.
Hold on, let me show you what a West Highland Terrier and a Chihuahua mix look like, because I'll be honest, they're sometimes dog breeds shouldn't mix.
Yeah, stares at everything that people mix with Basset Hounds and Corgis.
Just look at this fucked up little puppy.
Hold on.
He doesn't look alright.
Oh, he looks like he has mange.
Nope, they all just look like that. They because they inherit the body of the Chihuahua but the long hair of the Terrier, they just all look fucked up.
Oh no, this dog is on meth.
Every single one of these dogs just looks fucked up. Like, that's how, as my mom called them, Westy Wawas. That's how they look.
I hate that.
Yeah, some dog breeds shouldn't mix.
Yeah. God. I mean, I'm getting really tired of like the poos that are coming out, which is very annoying, but you know, whatever. So like a cockapoo, burnapoo, a lab poo, like anything with a poodle, basically, is just getting annoying at this point. Like, yes, I understand you like the poodle, but like, you're making a dog that's not fully, like, bred yet. So you don't know what personality it's gonna get. You're gonna get a roll of dice.
Damn, not bred yet? Same, dog, same.
Chiapoo. But yeah, it's just like all doodles. Like a Bernedoodle. Fuck off. Fuck off with this.
Yeah. It reminds me of, what are they, bulldogs? Bulldogs make me sad.
Yeah.
They have so many health problems. Like, they're
Frenchies?
such cute dogs, but they have so many health problems.
Frenchies are so...
I think corgis also have health problems because they're
Not
short,
nearly
stubby
as
little
many,
legs.
though. Like, Frenchies can't breathe half the time.
I'm not sure what a Frenchie is.
French Bulldog.
Oh, yeah, okay, that's what I'm talking about. I've just never heard them called that.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, they do have trouble breathing.
They can not even have babies. They tend to need C-sections. Corgis don't have an undercoat. Yeah, it's... No, wait, not corgis, sorry. I misread that. Blech.
God, I do love Frenchies, though, because they look like what if you made an old man's ball sack into a dog. They're so
No,
funny.
that's just a Sphinx cat.
That's true, actually. Well, that's
An overweight Sphinx cat.
Yeah, true.
They look like naked old people.
I actually really love Sphinxes, even though they do look very funny, because because of the fact they don't have fur, they're incredibly affectionate because they need you for warmth.
They will literally
Also-
just sleep on you all the time.
Also, I kind of have a thing for like the underdog, just in general. Like, whether it's like video games or animals or people or whatever. Whenever somebody's like, "This thing sucks and is bad and everybody should hate it," I'm always like, "No, it's good. Be nice."
A lot of people actually have started to like Sphinx cats more. From what I found, if that helps.
Yeah, they have.
The new one to be like weirded out with is the Lyoki. Lyoki? It's the werewolf cat, if you've seen them.
I haven't.
You should look up Lyokis. It's Lyoki, I want to say, and or you could just look up werewolf cat.
Oh, those are so fucked up. I love them.
They're actually really cute, in my opinion.
They look like some shit I mean, I hate that this is my first thought, but they look like some shit out of like Harry Potter, dude.
Yeah, they do.
look like they're crossed with like bats. I love them.
They're adorable.
Holy shit, I love them.
I forget what gene it is, but basically, like, they have, like, a form of alopecia.
Yeah, they're very, like, almost hairless. They, like, have hair, but you can, like, see the skin under it.
They're somewhere
like...
in between, like, a hairless cat and not. I forget. And they're not all perfect, but, like, look at this. That's a little werewolf. You can't tell me it's not.
That's a little guy.
It's a little guy.
They're so cute.
Yeah, I would get one of these.
From what they look like, it looks like they have, like, a wire hair coat, too. Hi, Polarish. Talking about fucked up cats that we love and adore.
They're a natural mutation from a domestic short-haired cat. The mutation has occurred in domestic cats over the last 20 years. DNA testing by UC Davis has confirmed the cats do not carry the Sphinx/Devon Rex gene. The breed was developed by Patty Thomas in Vonore, Tennessee. So wait, if the breed was developed, how is that a natural mutation? Confused.
Well, because it naturally happened and then they just bred for it. That's what they mean. So, like, it's a naturally occurring thing. Like, a Sphinx cat isn't a breed, for example. A Sphinx cat can be any fucking cat, any fucking breed. Because it's just a gene that, like, happens to, like, be like, hey, no, you're hairless. So you can have, like, a Siamese Sphinx cat. You could have a Maine Coon Sphinx cat, in theory. Like, everything can be hairless.
I didn't know that.
In the same way, but they just kind of bred it to a point that have a good meds and coffee. Yeah. It doesn't really happen because, like, they tend to breed, like, the specifically American Shorthair for it. but it is a genetic thing. It can just happen. If that makes sense. So, like, probably the same with the Lyoki. But I'm not 100% on that. Don't be on it. Oh, there's white ones! There's white ones!
Hold on, I need to see these.
This just looks like a pipe cleaner.
Yeah, that's, yeah.
Oh no, this cat! Oh no! Oh no! Oh no!
I would pet him and call him Timothy.
I would too. But oh no! Oh no, the dog's on meth still! Oh. I just looked back at Discord and was like, ooh, meth dogs! Oh my god. Chat, how do you feel about your gremlin form? I like it personally.
Oh, I didn't know that. Sphinx cats are a genetic mutation, or a natural genetic mutation offset of the Devon Rex breed, which has short curly hair. Like basically some gene in them that makes their hair short just kept going and was like shorter, gone.
Yes. Sphinx cats can actually get hair, by the way.
Yeah.
They can grow hair and then lose it as well.
Right.
And then sometimes they will grow hair, lose it, and then it'll grow back and stay. It's very weird, but it's very interesting.
The Sphinx's mutation leads to a complete loss of function where the structure of the hair is damaged so that the hair can be formed but easily dislodged. Huh.
They're real greasy too. And so
yeah, I know that.
And so if you have a male, you're gonna get little testicle prints all over your house. If you have a female, you're probably just gonna get butt prints all over your house, the whole thing.
Secret pussy prints everywhere.
Yes. Yeah, you have fantastic teeth. You've been to the dentist recently. That's great. I take you frequently to check up on your teeth.
Good.
Yeah, so it's a genetic mutation, and it can happen to any breed of cat technically. It just was more common in the Devon Rex because of the type of fur a Devon Rex has.
Right. Probably the closer you get it to a Devon Rex as well, the closer it has a likelihood of happening.
Yep. Chat, I swear to God, I've watched 3 streamers I watch become ASMR streamers, and it's made me be like, okay, but what if when I take chat to the vet, everybody loves it, and that's just where I go? What if that just happens? And I'm like, I don't know. Oh, it's the Cressy song. Nice. And that thought only comes up because I was like, ASMR take chat to the dentist after we take them to the vet. The problem is I hate ASMR myself. So I don't know. Kyria is now tisming over all the cats.
Kinda, I'm reading about them, sorry.
No, you're fine. I don't care.
Calling me out.
Yeah! Because I do the exact same thing.
Writing the call-out post right now.
How dare Kyria be interested in something that is not me?
I'm always interested in you, baby.
Ooh. Hell yeah. Okay.
Dear, what are your thoughts on Johnny Bravo?
It's fantastic. Why?
I just think he's a great guy.
He is. There was the episode where he turned into a woman and was like, oh fuck. So like, yeah, no, great guy. Honestly.
Do you remember, did you know rather, that the creators of the show have said repeatedly that he absolutely slays Mad Puss. He gets a lot. They just don't think it's funny to show it when he succeeds.
You know, that's
like,
fair.
But like, he does get pussy.
I did not know that. I mean, I'd fuck him, probably.
I think if I was into guys, I would.
Yeah.
He's just, I don't know, he's got that himbo energy. You can trust him.
Exactly. Man, I miss old Cartoon Network.
Me too. Do you remember that song, My Best Friend Plank?
Yes.
My best friend Plank. Doo doo doo.
I'm also thinking
think that
about like
song-
Back to the Lab again and
Yeah.
all of those. And I think Jabberjaw was my favorite actually, even though I hated the fucking cartoon. Like Jabberjaw was the whole idea of like, we need to make more Scooby-Doo. And so they did Underwater with a Shark. God damn it, I just want to listen to that now. Okay, fuck. Alright, 1 second. I'm sorry, Mod Watchers. You've done this to me. Can't believe this.
You're welcome.
Mm-hmm. It was the shorties, I think?
Yeah. No. Sorry, you're talking about the song things? Those are called the Groovies.
The Groovies.
Like I said, the one I remember the most is My Best Friend Plank, which I think very heavily inspired my like music taste later in life.
Here, y'all listen to this. I'm gonna go to the bathroom real fast.
Screams into the void.
God.
See, I never saw this one. I don't know what this is.
It's one of my favorites, actually. Yeah, it was very Three Stooges meets Scooby-Doo. God. What were all the Groovies? I remember there were so many of them. Oh my god, the Courage the Cowardly Dog one!
Yep, and it's a They Might Be Giant song.
Mm-hmm.
The door. Creepy, surreal. Someone better get the door. Someone better get the door. Who's gonna get the door?
Also the Josie and the Pussycat one, I think, was one of my favorites because they had so many different outfits.
God, I haven't heard this fucking They Might Be Giants thing in so long.
Wants to destroy our humble nowhere shack. Who will protect our home? Someone protect our home. Who will protect our home? Courage the cowardly dog.
Okay, hold on. Fucking Josie and the Pussycats, yo. I can't just come for that! Yeah, I think the outfit changes and stuff is why I like this one. And I was like, oh, this is cool. Josie and the Pussycats. This is bringing back so much nostalgia, Jesus Christ. Man, I love bit rates.
It really is just Josie and the Pussycats.
Oh my god, El Kabong. Jesus Christ. I can't just watch all of these! At least not right now. I should probably watch the next one, but like...
Incredible Shrinking Day! Holy
yeah,
shit!
the Incredible Shrinking Day! Like, this one doesn't even have lyrics, it's just like, wee! In the art style. Fucking Incredible Shrinking Day. God.
Yeah, I liked this and I liked My Best Friend Plank, and that listening to them now, that definitely deeply influenced my music taste.
Mm-hmm. Oh my god, back to the lab again. Why? Why were these so good? Okay, we can go full into these next month. It'll be fine. We'll just have a watch day of just stuff to watch. It'll be great. That all my nostalgia is just like bubbling over and I hate it. Ah! Where is the sticky note I need?
I'm sneaking back in here like a possum with my tail between my legs.
Hi, what did you
Hi.
Well, I had left you before, so.
Mm-hmm. Okay, we need a possum with a weed and a possum with a gunner sword. And then we're done. With possums.
A gunner sword?
Gun or sword.
Why not both?
I don't know.
Have a gun blade.
Cause we're not Final Fantasy, motherfucker.
Ow. Tried.
God damn it.
Look, no chat wants it.
Shotgun axe. Jesus Christ.
Shotgun axe. Oh, that'd be fun.
What about a gun banjo?
We can have a gun banjo. I don't mind a gun banjo.
You hate the movie Cars with a fiery passion? Those are fighting words around me.
Alright, why?
I like the first one a lot. The other
Oh.
two can be thrown in a bin, but the first one is like... It like hits that like Americana simpler time thing for me, and it makes me really want to travel Route 66 and see how awful it is
You
these
literally
days.
saw Blanco? Same.
Yeah. Yeah, it's fair. Oh, your vehicle? That's me. Sorry. But that all being said, like when you stumble across the darker parts of the internet and you come across some of those like which
porn?
of the Cars characters is the most attractive lists and stuff like that, whatever, you start to question if humanity was a mistake.
No. You can be attracted to inanimate objects, it's fine.
But are they inanimate objects?
I mean, yes. Because they're pictures on a screen?
Oh, in that regard, yeah, okay. Sure.
I mean, I wanted to fuck Kovu, so like, come on. Okay, I was a child. I didn't want to fuck Kovu. I wanted to be hugged by Kovu and cuddle him gently. And hold his paw.
Did not hear paw at first.
Yes.
Still mad at you, Kyria.
Why are you mad at Kyria?
The first thing I get out of the shower to hear is Kyria yelling that. I'm just...
Oh, when I thought I did, yeah, the head, yeah.
Mm-hmm. very funny to me.
I want to say shotgun is the thing and is dumb as. How does that even work? How does it shoot? How does that shoot? You'd have to remove the axe.
The French possums wear their berets
That's not what I was
proudly,
envisioning when I
as it
thought of
was a
shotgun
gift
axe,
from the pack
personally.
leader and a sign of their loyalty.
Oh, no, you wouldn't have to remove the axe. That would shoot.
How?
It shoots out of the barrel at the front.
Yep.
But the axe is in front of the barrel.
No, it's not. That thing's not the barrel on the bottom. That's the stock.
Oh shit, you're right. It is. Yeah, no,
double.
you're fine. Okay, yeah, it would shoot. Okay, that's stupid.
Like
You
first
just
shot.
you just shoot and it blasts an axe at you.
Pretty much. Hi, Will. Thank you for
of
19
your
months. How are you? Also, it's opened if you want, Will.
Well, get in here right now.
I was gonna say something about bird shot, but I don't remember what it was anymore. It doesn't matter. Fuck it.
I'm sorry.
It's fine. I imagined an axe where when you hit something with it, that would trigger the firing mechanism personally, if that makes sense.
yeah,
right?
that's
Like with the barrel facing towards the axe blade or whatever. Zombie killing weapon.
I mean, I have literally made multiple zombie characters, and my art thing of choice has always been like a metal baseball bat. Because you can get the
A metal baseball bat for what, dear? A metal
Killing
baseball bat for
zombies?
what? Hey! Fucked up.
Not you! Jesus Christ, the unsentient ones, motherfucker. The ones that want to eat
Oh,
and
we're
kill
all
me.
insentient now, huh?
No, I didn't say that.
Okay,
I said some
I
of
get
you
it.
are.
Oh, am I one of the good ones, dear?
Yes!
Okay.
Now we're dividing zombies into pens.
No, actually, it's totally based and good to kill other zombies because I should be the only zombie everybody cares about.
Okay, there you go.
I totally support zombie killing.
This is me walking away. Hold on.
Anyway,
Oh, Jesus.
yeah, no, I always would go with metal baseball bat because you can go to like the kids aisle and they have aluminum baseball bats there, like for like Little League, and they still hurt like a bitch and they can fuck you
Sure
up.
do.
They make great house weapons, whatever, home defense. So if you're like, I don't like guns, much like me, and you're like, I need to protect myself, go get yourself a Little League bat. Or just a baseball bat, honestly.
I know multiple people who keep a butcher knife in their sock drawer.
Why a knife?
Well,
I never understood people that choose a knife. Like, I don't know. Like, knives are
Imagine-
scary and shit, but like, the range you need to get up to before that is rough.
it's not that hard to throw. Well, that's the kind of knife I'm talking about would probably be challenging to throw, but it's not hard to learn how to throw knives.
Yeah. I'd rather an axe. I know how to throw an axe.
Just one of these days, they're going to be getting a pair of socks and
Cut themselves?
yeah.
I don't think this looks aggressive for a possum, but it's fine. Here we are.
Good possum.
There's a knife versus bat. I mean, again, I always know it's via distance, right? Because a knife can close the distance before you can tend to swing, is the big thing. But then if it's knife versus gun, like you really have to close that distance before they can do damage to you. Yeah, if you miss your swing, you're fucked. But I mean, if you miss your swing with anything, like, you're fucked, right? If you have a knife and you miss your swing, you're still fucked.
When I was young, I had friends of mine who were really, really, really big into like karate, martial arts, stuff like that, a bunch of black belts, crap. And one of the games we used to regularly play in our youth was we would take like these permanent markers and we would have knife fights with one another to learn how to prevent you from dying in a knife fight, basically.
Ooh, uh-huh. That was a choice as a child.
Oh yeah, it was fantastic when one of my friends had penis written on their forehead from that, right? Because.
Hey, Randy, how are you? A morning star? Nice.
Gotta keep those feudal lords in check, you know?
Okay, chat, there's your riot shield.
Why are we... Wait, what did I miss? Like, I thought you were making a weed. Awesome.
I'm making multiple. I have to make gun, sword, defending from raid, and I also have to make...
defending. Okay.
I'm not turning chat into a cop! You stole this from a cop!
Good.
Here,
I like
here, I will
cops.
even do this.
You should make it one of those ones that's like a 50-gallon plastic barrel that's been converted into a riot shield then instead. Just saying.
Are we good now?
Yes. I like it. I like the ACAP.
We have stolen the riot gear. We are ungovernable. Yes.
Yeah.
Become ungovernable. Don't pay your taxes.
Woo!
The IRS got Al Capone, but they're not gonna get you.
The fuck they won't. I don't have the security systems of Al Capone's. I'm also not gonna be walking around downtown Chicago, you know, flopping my wad all over the place either. So.
Here.
Whop your wad. Whop your wad. Whop your wad on the counter.
Here, let me actually do it this way.
You're gonna use the spray paint brush, aren't you?
I mean, that too. I'm already doing that, but that's
Alright.
not what I mean.
Damn.
Wait.
1314.
Add a weekly
Yes.
to the
Sorry,
shield,
it took me a
please.
second to remember what the numbers were.
Thank you, Uncomfortable Answers, for getting loads of money.
Weed leaf to the shield. No! It can't all be weed! Fucking stoner, it's not weed!
Why is this fucking possum such a goddamn stoner? Jesus.
Technically,
There's a lot
I
more
based
about-
everything in the Pacific Northwest, and there's an alert for it, but, like, that's not the point. ACAD?
That says more about the audience on Twitch than anything else.
All cops are dragons?
Dicks? Maybe?
I don't know.
Okay, hold on. 1312. It's 1312. It's 1312.
Is it? Oh yeah, it is.
Yeah, it's 2. It's not 3.
I'm stupid. Sorry.
It's
I said 1, 3,
okay.
and 4. I'm the one with the tiny brain.
Listen, Kyria said the word, and I was like, yeah, that's right.
Look, that's third of the Braid Kings.
You should never trust me on anything ever. I will lead you astray.
Okay, go for it. Lead me.
All right. I have this beanstalk that I need to sell. Would you like to look at it?
Yes.
Would.
You say that, yes, I absolutely would, though.
Would you take my cow for it?
No, but if you can best me in a violin duel, maybe I won't. Maybe I can give you this like golden violin, and you know.
Kyria, have I ever told you my D&D story
No.
about the fiddle?
Oh no! Did you do the Devil Went Down to Georgia and D&D?
No, so like I had a player, I was using like the Xanathar's Guide to like magical mishaps basically when you're trying to buy magic items.
Right.
And I got the devil as the shopkeeper was the whatever. And this is after like the 4th attempt of them trying to buy this item. It was a whole thing. And they walk into the shop and the only item they have is the item they're looking for and a golden fiddle sitting on the shelf. And the player was completely unfazed. Like, I don't know how I could telegraph this is a bad decision more than a golden fiddle sitting is the only other object he has in the entire store.
Nice.
And what I loved is apparently it's a common complaint from dungeon masters and game masters that players don't like to sign like infernal devil contracts or whatever, right? I've had 3 signed in my games.
Jesus.
We don't talk about me. I'm not even infernal, but we don't talk about me.
I'm counting yours as one of those.
Fuck you!
Do you know they made a sequel to The Devil Went Down to Georgia and it sucks?
No, it's a shame.
It's called The Devil Goes Back to Georgia and it's really, or comes back to Georgia and it's really bad. It's the same thing again. Johnny still wins, but it's like, it's just dumb.
Dumb.
You don't have to redo it. Also, the Charlie Daniels band really deeply objects to the game or to the song being in Rock Band and thinks that they perverted the song and it's satanic because you literally fight like Satan on a guitar and stuff, like or not Rock Band but in Guitar Hero, like there's like
a times here in Georgia.
It's Guitar
yeah,
Hero,
exactly.
Right? I think.
Yeah, I mean Guitar Hero, not Rock Band, but yeah, they super highly object to it, which I think is very funny.
Those are like the best part of that game. I was gonna say the true sequel to that song is clearly the best song in the world anyway. So.
You mean the tribute to?
Yeah, tribute.
The Jack Black one, Tribute?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah, that one's pretty funny. It's just a tribute. You gotta believe. Yeah, I like that one.
Yeah, it's so good. And then that other song that I'm not gonna mention, but they do.
Chad, I'm only giving you an axe. I'm sorry. The Georgia Guidestones. Fuck. Oh, I forgot about the Guidestones.
They're gone. It's fine.
I
No one
know,
has to worry anymore.
But like, still, I forgot they even existed.
Now what are we gonna do during an apocalypse? Just die from the nuclear apocalypse? Probably.
Probably.
Yes, the bubbles.
Sarge, I put a thing in Secret Talking. This lives rent free in my brain in like parentheses bad. It just sometimes gets stuck in there and I hate it. The loop is so perfect to be like anticlimactic and ruining your day.
Okay, I'll listen to this later then. That's exciting. God, Deer had asked for some stuff, right? It's been very hard to hold back from all the really like memey like 12 hours of silence with a gnome going ooh every once in a while or whatever like that.
10 hours of silence interrupted by interrupted randomly by Mario going woohoo.
Right. Those kind of videos or whatever, right?
God.
Sometimes I consider putting one of those on during stream and just like not saying anything about it, and then hearing one be like, what the fuck? Like,
I thought about it too.
For the gnome one, I actually hid a Bluetooth speaker in my kid's closet. And...
Oh,
that's so mean.
Yeah, they found it pretty quick, unfortunately, but it was still really funny to me.
I can only imagine though, like I'm just sitting here thinking of like, what's scarier, right? Just hearing like the gnome in your closet going like, hey, right? Or like hearing after like a few hours, powering down. Like, which one's scarier?
I don't know, honestly.
Oh, Furby. I like the Furby idea. I might have to get them with that one.
I mean, my Furby would legitimately wake up in the middle of the night. It was horrifying.
Just wakes up and goes, Deer, feed
Deer's
me.
actual name, feed me.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm not telling the Furby story today. We can tell the Furby story next month. I have a Furby story though. Remind me to tell you at some point.
Write a note
terrifying.
because I'm not gonna fucking remember. I had like 3 people come up to me and be like, "Hey, do you remember this commission I got?" And I'm like, "No, I don't."
Okay, hold on.
I'm
Let me log
sorry.
in. Put a note.
I love having memory issues. Wahoo! Wahoo!
Wait, hold on, I gotta give you a belt first. Okay, you need a belt.
Belt have a gun axe on it?
No.
No.
I just recently started playing God of War 2018, and it made me realize that I am actually a really big God of War fan. Like, not autistic about it the way I am like Resident Evil, but like, I played all of the other games pretty much the second I could. Like, I played 3 on release. I played 1 and 2 like the second my sister got a PS2. I played the PSP games on my PSP back in the day. So like, I played almost all of them. The only one I didn't play is the one that's bad, which is Ascension. But I realized like how much I actually really like that story and how much I like connect to it and stuff. So I was like, you know what, I'm gonna replay it. And then I immediately got hit with an incredibly daunting choice for somebody like me. I can play God of War 1 on my Steam Deck through emulation, I can play it the HD port on the PS3 through Lynn's PS3, or I could play the PS Vita port on my PS Vita, and all of them are equally good and valid ways to play, so I'm just stuck. I just don't know where to play.
I think you do the PS3 version personally.
That's what I've been doing is on my Steam Deck, because the emulation is cool, but...
Well, I was going to say Steam Deck because you could just sit in front of your TV and zone out.
Yeah, and if I want to, I can plug it into my TV, so...
I'm really bad at using my Steam Deck like that.
I fucking love my Steam Deck. I use it like that all the time.
Chad, I'm not telling you to make Molotov cocktails when there's a raid, but maybe. Consider.
No, I thought that was like the water mixture.
Nope.
Baking soda. To deactivate.
Nope.
You should also have on hand too, Chad, if you ever decide to. So leave your cell phone at home.
There's a lot of tools that you should maybe have.
Where do you want this? Just in the ideas? I'm just gonna take ideas.
Sure. I just want you to be able to remember to tell me, basically.
I'm just adding it to your Notion. It's in here now.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
We have permission for chaos! A little bit.
This is funny.
In a second! What?
I like how both your accounts have access, by the way. That's funny to me.
Listen, it's because I accidentally logged in with the wrong one once, and I was like, alright, well, okay.
That's fine.
And then Hex the other day was like, you don't use Notion, do you? And I'm like, yeah, I do, it's just not yours.
Ooh. Comes out. I use mine all the time, but it's only for like D&D stuff. It's super good for
them. Mine is with my manager, and I've made the mistake of not writing stuff down in that one and writing stuff down in my own one, and I'm like, oh no.
We can carry them over to the others previously, it's not too bad. So I think I was doing that initially too. I wrote a whole thing in my own and had to bring it over. Notion's neat like that.
Okay, so let me save this as Opum.
I am making a critical mistake right now. Like, I don't have enough time to solve this problem, so like, please understand whatever like that. But I didn't actually like get to eat lunch at lunchtime yet today, and I am getting hungry.
Order DoorDash, motherfucker.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like, the issue is that because I've made the decision to not eat earlier, by the time I'm able to eat, I'm gonna be ravenous, and I'm gonna make a bad decision like DoorDashing, right? Like, that's 100%.
Okay, then DoorDash yourself something right now that's healthy. Get like a wrap. Get a sandwich that's like nice. Get
No, I want a sandwich.
A
oh my god, I had a chicken salad sandwich yesterday, Kyria, that was off the chain. It's like multigrain bread,
it?
really good fruit and nuts in it.
Was it off the chain wax?
Yes, apparently.
Sure.
Do you know that? Do you know that?
No,
I don't.
Oh, hold on.
Go ninja, go ninja, go.
Go ninja, go ninja, go.
I just assumed you were making fun of me for my dated fucking speech. I'm almost 40, Kyria, you gotta cut me some slack.
No, it's a Key and Peele sketch that is one of my favorites of all time.
Oh, is it?
Chat, you are vibing.
Here you go. It's called Pussy on the Chain Wax. It's so good.
This I'll watch while up here.
Yeah, no, Pussy on the Chain Wax is great.
Hi, Lime. It goes. I'm needing to get stuff done. How are you? Also, yes, go use Twitch Adblock. Even if it's like, hey, we're just gonna give you that purple screen again, like, I don't give a fuck. Use it. Okay, perfect. Go take a nap.
I'm only like 10% of the way through this and I'm already losing it. What the fuck are you speaking?
Is that a thing? Pussy on the chain wax?
I've totally been the guy that pulls up the phone to look it up too, like 100%, right?
Oh, it's a really cute freaking caramel dancing, actually. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna open up this artist real quick on Twitch and see. Oh, they're streaming! That helps. Oh, they're streaming. Do they have good shit? All I see is their debut stuff, which... Wow, I'm bad at making videos and stuff for it.
Same.
Ugh. Okay, we need to make a weed possum. What does weed possum do? Wait, well first we need food possum, and we'll draw over food possum. We'll draw over food possum. I also need sad possum's butt because I drew chips over food possum. Okay. Give me the fucking... God damn it! Now I'm upset. Because now I have to redraw one of these.
Why?
Because I accidentally saved over it.
No! You can't like Control Z your way back?
No.
But
I saved
I'm so
over it in
sorry.
my files.
I'm so sorry.
Okay, not that.
I'm glad you're able to take that in stride. I would be fucking crying, but then again, I'm not as good at art as you are.
For me, I know I can quickly make this because it's not a big deal. It's just the mouth closed, right? So I'm just like, yeah, it's whatever.
I don't know. If I drew something as good as this, I would just be like, I can never do this again. That's it. I'm done.
Kill you.
Your art's fucking good, dear.
Fuck you.
Fuck you.
Fuck you.
I'm sorry now, but your art's fucking good, dear.
Fuck you all. Anyway. Is there a version history? No, probably not. It's fine. Again, guys, this is taking 2 seconds. I'm almost done already. It's fine.
Okay, I have to go. I gotta go put the pussy on the chain wax. But you guys enjoy.
I love you.
I'm sorry.
Bye, whatever.
I'm curious.
I hope you enjoy the rest of your stream, dear. Bye-bye.
Bye.
I enjoy every moment with Kyria.
Wah!
I thought they had fun.
I just finished the video too. Holy shit, that was good. I also have to dip here shortly, but
What the fuck?
since it's curious, I left all the way like until I have to.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let me grab this butt first.
Yeah, you do that.
Uh-huh. I keep dropping things on my feet recently, and my feet hurt so much now.
No.
And I hate it.
And you said that I imagine like Wile E. Coyote getting like an anvil dropped on themselves too. So
Mm-hmm. Sucks a lot.
I thought I had another story to tell you, but I don't remember what it was now. Shit.
Should I take this? Chat, you're so fucking sad in the sad one. Jesus.
Nope. Furby story is staying for June at some point. Y'all are gonna have to hit some milestone. I don't know what it is yet. in
One
my
of
mind,
them. Just one of them.
Yep. It's an incredibly embarrassing story.
Oh.
I'll never live it down.
Now I'm excited. Just pick a milestone. I don't know which one.
What would a biblically accurate Furby be?
Oh, I've seen one.
Chat, have I told you the story of the empty chip bag? It's not a story the Jedi would tell you. I want more chips.
Got you with the Darth Plagueis.
Here's a good one. There's a good one. And that's pretty good.
Oh no.
That's pretty good. That one's pretty good. And this tattoo is pretty good. I like that one. Let's see. Oh, the sticker's pretty good too. There you go.
That tattoo's very good.
Yeah, biblically accurate.
Oh. That's some Cult of the Lamb shit right there.
So anyway.
I've learned about something that I had no idea existed until today.
People fuck with Furbies all the time. I still kind of want a long Furby, personally.
I like the one YouTube video of the guy who took a bunch of Furbies and made an organ out of them.
I did not see that.
Oh god, let me find that. That'll be something you could watch in June.
Yeah.
Probably.
I mean, it'll be while I'm asleep, but yeah.
Yeah, you can just listen to the horrors that it...
The French possums wear their berets proudly, as it was a gift from the pack leader.
This is from 5 years
and a
ago.
sign
I'm
of
so
their loyalty.
fucking old.
Not old. Shut the fuck up. Okay, chat. As a possum, what do you think the situation is?
You're only as old as you feel.
Yeah, and I feel like a
How do
child every single day of my life, and I hate it. And I don't know when that stopped happening. Sorry, when does it stop happening?
That you do. See, like, when I started having to pay taxes regularly...
Okay, I pay taxes regularly,
I know. I don't know. I still feel like a child most of the time. Because, like, the temptation to, like, jump up on, like, a picnic table and yell, "You're king of the world," I don't think ever fully goes away.
Well,
That
no,
makes sense, right?
no, but, like, the I'm being scolded, I am a child sort
Oh.
of feeling never seems to go away from me, and I'm like, why? Why is this happening?
Yeah, I don't know. That's a much heavier question. For me, I had a pretty good ride down with one of my, like, this is a friend of mine that I've known, like, this friends group of mine, like, are all people that I've known since, like, second grade and around that point in my life, right? And, like, there's probably, like, 7 of them that I still talk to pretty regularly. But now we're all across the country, so getting together is a much more challenging thing. But spending 14 hours in a car with somebody, you know, you have a lot of really, really deep conversations and stuff, right? And they asked me a similar question, which was basically just like, when do you, like, stop giving a fuck about, like, the like, important shit, basically? Like, when did that happen? Is it the late 30s? Is that when things finally start to click that some of this stuff doesn't matter? And I was like, no, I think it had a lot of it has to do with the fact that, like, you've experienced, like, all these hardships and shit, and you've pushed through them and made it out the other side. So, like, when bad shit happens, you know that, like, it will get better if you keep going, pushing through it, right? And it's kind of more that resilience more than anything, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I think it's, you know, partially part of that, if that makes sense.
I just don't want to feel like a kid anymore.
No, and you shouldn't feel like you're being scolded, like, at your age.
Like, me and Max literally pass as teenagers most of the time. So, like, because we just look like children. I don't know why. We just kind of do. We feel like children.
Yeah. I mean, if they became, like, mayor, it would have been funny.
Yeah. He decided to not run because he didn't want the low-paying job.
Yeah. Which makes sense.
Yeah, it does. He's like, maybe next year, and I'm like, mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. When the pay increases, right? Okay, I gotta run.
Okay.
You have a good rest of the stream. I'll try to come back if I have time. Bye.
Please do. Thank you. Bye. I am turning 34 in July, so, like, whoa. I want to stop feeling like a child. I would like that a lot. I don't know, that and whenever I see children on the internet, I say children, I mean anyone younger than me, doing things and using slang, and I'm like, I don't know what that means. And it just is like, okay. Alright, I'm still a child, I just don't, I'm not hip with the stuff. July 30th. By that definition, I am children? Yes! Enjoy that I call you children. Yeah, I found like a lot of people tend to have July birthdays that I know. I'm not sure why, but they do. Also, Gamer, thank you for the tier 1 for 34 fucking months in total. Jesus Christ. I've been streaming for a long fucking time. Fuck. It's shit. How does a possum weed? How does possum weed? I don't know. I don't know. With weeding too. Ah! Shit. In their guard. Fuck you all. Fuck you all. You're all correct, but also fuck you all. I know what I want the open mouth to be, and it'll be very silly like a little volcano, but I don't know what I want your hands doing. Close. Oh, I should stretch my hands. 1 second. Oh, fuck. Oh, it's crunchy. Oh, that's crunchy. Ooh. Ooh, that's crunchy. Ah. Ooh. Ah. Also here, chat, because I feel like it. You can be, hold on. Yeah, I'll leave it. I was gonna say I'll make you gremlin today, but it takes a lot to do that, so. A Bonglatov? Okay, this is what I'm thinking.
Monchnium Chew Crunch.
That too. Unless we don't want to encourage smoking itself, which, like, that's fine. I can figure out something else. The speed change? So, exclamation point TTS. Vape it? Oh, fuck me. I don't remember what vapes look like anymore. Vaping is worse than smoking right now, isn't it? I want to say it's worse. It depends. That's fair. It's bad in different ways. Yeah, it can fuck up your lungs, is what I'm getting at. Yeah, a vaporizer wouldn't be terrible, but like drawing the big balloon thing that it comes with, like it's a balloon bag, doesn't fully make sense in context. It doesn't have the balloon? Huh. I mean, I could also just draw a fucking joint and like not give a fuck. A self-rolled cigarette, you know? Joint or balloon? I used to make spliffs all the fucking time when I was younger, and I actually was like, woo! Crazy, and, you know, not heart problems. What if I do the big pink hippie glasses as well? As a bit? I've never done a weed. What is the difference? So a blunt and a joint are the same things. A spliff is tobacco removed from a cigarette mixed with weed and then put back. And then it just depends. Whatever. Blunt is more weed. Yeah, it's 100% weed, where a spliff is like the difference. And I used to smoke both, so. Okay, joint is with rolling paper, blunt with cigar. Gotcha. Gotcha. That makes more sense. I think this is our plan. Because I want to give you silly glasses no matter what. Yeah, that, yeah. It... Mm-hmm. I mean, swishers will fuck you up in general. And, like... I remember we were really upset when I was younger that they banned clove cigarettes, or cloves basically, because those were like one of our favorite things to go for. They were delicious in my opinion. They were so good. And then they banned them back in my childhood, and I was very upset about that. Oh yeah, we were a bunch of theater kids too, so like it all lined up, like goth art theater kids, so it was 100% up our alley. If I could still find original cloves, because they basically rolled them with cigar paper now instead of cigarette paper, which sucks. Or like rolling paper or whatever. Which makes them taste like ass, in my opinion. If I could find the originals, I would, like, probably take smoking back up. 100%. I don't think I could be stopped. I could not be stopped. You would not be able to stop me. I'd just be like, yeah, here we go. My, yeah, like a cigarella. My heart doctor would be so upset. Oof. Yeah, I could roll my own. I don't know. Effort. I just want to go buy them. It's easier to just go buy them. Like, I also smoked hookah back in the day. That was also our big one. We would go smoke hookah. And we would get, like mint chocolate chip. And we would get, like, a fruity one. And they were so nice. Man, they were so freaking nice. I loved smoking hookah with friends. It was lovely, honestly. It was more the social aspect, I think, of it. But, you know, what are you gonna do? Oh no, I am not going to start smoking anytime soon because of many reasons. Don't worry, I quit in 2015? 2016? It was either 2015 or 2016, so more than 5 years ago. So don't worry about it. I'm okay. I was the type to throw an absolute fucking fit over it though. I had to do the patch for one because I could not handle it, whereas Max just like quit and he was fine, and it was infuriating. Where did that fuck up? Okay. But yeah, I was a little bitch. Yeah. Yeah. Dementia's a bitch. There's literally no getting around that. I'm pretty sure it runs in my family too, which is real fun. I forget the one that like supposedly skips a generation, and like my grandmother didn't have it, and my mom, well, we don't know if she did because she passed away, and my mom does not have it as far as I can tell, so can't wait to see that one. I'll be honest, I think we live too long. I do think humans live too long.
Weed, please.
Yeah, you can have one. Go ahead. Yeah, go ahead. I do think we live too long, though. Personally, I think part of the reason that we deal with things like dementia is because we have such quality of life that we live past the age that we were intended to die. Which sucks, and I know we're trying to find, like, help for it. It just... it's rough, yo. Mm-hmm. Go charge your weed then. I think I might get high as dicks the weekend before whatever, and just like vibe out, do nothing, maybe eat KBBQ. I think that's my plan, is to just exist comfortably for 4 days and then be like, all right, time to stream 24 hours for a month. Woo! Yeah, here. No one wants this. Oh no. Should get a better dealer, yo. I say as I go to a place called Vape Fucking Nation. Yeah, okay. Oh my fucking god. That's amazing, but also holy shit. That's fine. And then... Okay, I need something to pick me the fuck up. Jesus. Nope. 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 Tibetan sandfoxes have real fucked up faces. Here, I'll pull up a photo. It's okay. So, actually, unlike other foxes who tend to be a little bit territorial, Tibetan sandfoxes will actually work in groups to hunt prey. They are not afraid of working with cats. Also, they got a real fucked up face. They look great. They look like they're having a time, honestly. They also are classified as having a square skull, which is very funny to me. So. What a schnoz. I don't even know if it's the nose. I think it's literally the face. Like, it's a normal fox nose, just on a square-ass face. I too have a square skull. They do. The thing that I was just looking at said they look like their resting expression is someone who heard too many dad jokes. And I was like, yeah, you know, that's fair. At this point, I'm literally just becoming like a professional possum drawer. I swear to God. Put it on my resume. Professional drawer of possums, I guess. Yeah, jeez. Okay, so this can go away and that can go away. You do look a little Elton John, chat. I will say that. You do look a little Elton John here. Is that not the point? I mean, point's whatever you want. I literally own rose-colored sunglasses because they're more comfortable on my eyes. So... he does fuck. It's true. He does fuck.
Rocket Man, burning out his fuse up here alone.
Yes. Oh, okay. I was like, what the fuck? It's Drakengard. It's always Drakengard. Okay. I wonder if Myoshi's gonna
Do you
stream
think
today.
the joint is called a jizz death stick in the Star Wars?
No! No! No? No? Stop it! You can't... That's just a penis! It's just a penis! But toucans, that's just jazz. That's just the jazz. Jizz staff jaws stick. I mean, when you walk into the cantina and you hear like the automatic cantina music, like that, you're listening to jizz. Jizz Walters does. Don't just say Jizz Cigarette! Ah! How about Jizzer? I'm upset. I'm upset for many reasons. I'm upset for many, many reasons.
Jace, not even once.
Not even once. Not even. I wanted to be woken up, and I got woken up by Jizz Cigarettes, and I hate it. Unless they're cool ones, I mean... Yeah. No, they're chips, if you didn't notice. So you're eating chip. You're eating chip. A puff puss! Get out of here. Get out of here. Leave. Yeah, there's salt and vinegar. That's, well, it's implied there's salt and vinegar, basically. Because I was like, I need to make some chips. These are like one of my favorite flavors. There you go.
Do you all have Miss Vicky's chips in the States?
It sounds familiar. Who's Vicky? Why does she have chips? I want to know what people think I'm fucking drawing. Whenever they scroll past my stream and the, like, recommended art, I really want to know. I really want to know. I did not. I'm stupid. I can't go back. Fuck. Uh-huh. I have to redraw the first one because I forgot to save it. I'm real tired, I guess. I am a bicycle, yes. I am very too tired. Man, next month is gonna be a trip. Jesus. Also, usually smoke is not that dark. It's usually like up here. Alright. So there's that. I'm gonna just merge all this because it'll be easy enough. Hi.
However, sometimes the opossum feels the need to help
Why,
strangers. They tend to be quite empathetic
Why,
to
though?
others' plights.
Why? Thank you, Xander, for the vibes, and also, I guess, for a tier 1 to 2 kids. Also, the tire joke. Okay, let me make a new folder. Okay, chat, well, here's, actually, what the fuck am I? Okay, Yoshi's Island? Yoshi's Island. I'm listening to Yoshi's Island. Alright. Yoshi's Island. I really want more dancing emotes. Can I just say? Can I just say I want more dancing emotes? I want a headbang, goddammit. That's not even... Because they're like the same glasses, basically. Ah, yes, perfect.
I'm a picture perfect face with that wild in my veins. You can hear it in my growl, 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 growl.
You don't say. You know what, Chathy? You keep telling yourself that. Just keep telling yourself that, it'll be okay. I mean, yeah, a little bit. You are, like, get in, bitch, we're going shopping. You are a little get in, bitch, we're going shopping. Okay. That was annoying. Okay. I'm gonna go stretch and grab a snack real quick, chat. I'll be right back. We're stopping for just... So I have a follow-up question. If I have to re-rig my entire 2D model, meaning I have to go into my model, remove the originally made motion art, motion parameters, whatever, and completely redo it, is that actually something you want to watch? Because, like, it feels bad going in and, like, pulling apart somebody's stuff, basically. Fuck, I have to order my fucking medication. Blech. No, I only asked because, like, it just kind of feels bad, really, if I'm honest. That's about it. It's the whole thought, is that it feels bad to take someone's thing and be, like, re-reading it publicly. I don't know. I'm trying to figure out, like, if that's even something I would like to potentially do. Also, yeah, my next video is out. Woo. Yay! Mom, I'm fucking working! Come on! No, probably not. I don't know. Because I was having trouble with the artist in the first place, and they were being very... not standoffish, they were just being very... I don't know how to explain it. Like, I would ask for something to be changed, and then they would change it, but it would still be wrong? And that happened a lot. No, they weren't very defensive. They were happy to, like, help, but, like, they kept not doing what I asked, and so that's why I'm having to, like, re-rig it myself. It's a rough situation, basically. I don't know. I don't know if I'd call it difficult. But, like, I also don't want to shit on the artists. They're, like, really busy, and, like, they did a good job for, like, a large amount of it, right? Like, I'm not gonna shit them. I'm not gonna name drop them by any means. It was fine. Let's see. Do you, chat, do you want to go... Are they just doing ASMR again? Hold on. Do you want to watch art from someone drawing silly things? Or someone drawing, like, a commission that's, like, gorgeous? That's my question. Silly? We can do silly. We can go to Pren. Today's Wednesday, meaning tomorrow's Thursday, meaning I'll be back tomorrow. I have a manager meeting, but it should be fine. I think it's much later in the day. I should be back tomorrow. I'll figure out by tomorrow if I'm okay with, doing that on stream or not. I'll figure it out. Y'all have a good one. And I'll talk to you later. You have a good time. I have no raid message other than screaming. So yeah, I'll be back tomorrow, and then off Friday, and then back Saturday with Pokemon Infinite. Woo! Goodbye, chat.